Number 3, if we're going to be effective witnesses, be filled with the Holy Spirit. Because the Holy Spirit will help you to say words that you didn't think you had the power to do. And the Holy Spirit will give you a boldness to witness in a way that you never thought possible. We're recommending this book, God's book. We should do courses on apologetics. We should, this is a very strong word, my wife tells me, we should do all that kind of stuff as well as being filled with the Holy Spirit. But can I just ask you to use this book to be bold? Because at Christmas, one of the things we're going to do is invite everyone back to our January the 11th Sunday, when we have Andrew Wallerton in the morning, and then in the evening we're working with Spring Harvest to do a road show about this book in the evening. And we want to invite every single one of those that's there to come back on why am I saying October? Because October's like New Year in my mind, on January the 11th. And I'm going to suggest to you that you buy this book for yourself and another one for your friend. In fact, at Christmas, this only came to me yesterday, what I'd like us to do, but we haven't got the budget for, is I'd like to give everyone who makes a response to the gospel appeal in all of our locations one of these books. I need someone to sponsor that. I'm not going to pause and say do it now, but someone who could give $3-4 grand, because we can get them for a cheaper price the more we buy, to make this the gift that we can give to any inquirer that comes to our Christmas services. And I want you to buy one now. I have just for some of you solved your Christmas present problem that you didn't know what to buy your dad or your mom or your best friend. Thank you. My pleasure. You can buy one for, I think it's £13. You won't get them any cheaper anywhere else. You won't get cheaper on Amazon. So those of you that are searching already, so you're going to get it cheaper, you can't. £13 on Amazon. Here, it's £16 on Amazon. Or you can buy 2 for £24. Take one and give it to your friend with boldness, or your family, and say, I'd like you to read that. Let me just read one little portion to you, if I can just find the page, and then I will close. Page 79. This chapter is all about the treatment of women. Several Old Testament laws seem to compromise the equality and rights of women. Shocking, hey? For example, Hebrew daughters were considered to be the property of their fathers and were not entitled to an equal share of the family inheritance. They could be sold into debt slavery or given away as concubines. If a wife was unfaithful, she could be punished, but there was no clear basis for her to initiate divorce when her husband was unfaithful. Meanwhile, a husband was instructed to marry his brother's wife if he died, practice known as levirate marriage. And several high-profile Israelite men had multiple wives, a practice known as polygamy. How should we understand the laws and practices that seem oppressive, even misogynistic? Once again, he writes, if you want to know what he says, you'll have to buy the book. Simple as that. Because he tackles tough subjects like that give us and will equip us. Buy the book.